Hey, what's up, YouTube? Let me down. I suck at singing. But this right here might be my last ride on the Harley. We don't know. I'm going up to the dealership today. I keep getting emails and stuff from the dealership saying, hey, we want your bike, we want your bike, we want your bike. The dealership here is low inventory on used motorcycles. And so, me and my wife have come to the decision that we want to do some other things with our stuff. And so, yeah, I don't know. We might trade this, well, not trade it in, sell it to them. And yeah, call it a day. So who knows, we'll see. I mean, I don't really want to, you know, because I really like this bike, you know. You know, I've done a lot of stuff to it. It's a great fast performance bike. You know, when I say performance bike, I mean like, you know, it is wonderful. But you know, financial times and everything else come into play, and it's just like, you know, I gotta do what's right financially for our family and everything else like that. Plus, you know, honestly, I got the Grom, guys, you know, so I'm gonna stay up on two wheels. You know, it might be stretching lowered and going 50 instead of, you know, 70 miles an hour in like 2 seconds. But still, you know, it's all right though. We shall see. But it is a nice, glorious day here in Alabama. You know, I got a couple of people I work with. They live out in Colorado Springs, and every time we hop on like a VTC, like the video teleconferencing meetings, you know, Zoom and stuff like that, you know, every time they're like, "Oh, Huntsville's there," and they just make Huntsville sound Huntsville. And they just make it sound so weird, like it's so rough and redneck, man. Huntsville is probably. It's a little redneck, I would say. Yeah, it's a little redneck. So, I mean, I don't know. But we do have a lot of, what do you call it? Social programs, you know, a lot of arts, engineering, you know, stuff like that. You know, we're a very diverse group up here, you know, compared to the rest of Alabama. So, I don't know. I like Huntsville. It's a great place. But we just got back from vacation, and man, I'm telling you what, I wouldn't mind living down in Florida with all them crazies. I could be like the next Florida man. Florida man arrested for blah blah blah. So, I don't know. Let's go see what this dealership has to say, though. For real, though. Because I'm definitely not trading in. Although that new Lowrider S kind of looks really nice with the 114. But something's wrong.
Don't talk down to me. That's not gonna work now. I moved out. I don't even want to go to your house. Every time I sit on that couch, I feel like you lecture me. Eventually, I bet that we could have made this work and probably would have figured things out. But I guess I'm a letdown.
Oh well, going to the dealership. Hopefully we make it. That's not charging. Oh man, I swear, it's always something, bro. It's like the security warning systems on this thing. There it is. Fixed it. There's something with the switch here. VMI, bro. VMI. Come on, bro, get out the way.
Sometimes it ain't even funny. Them lines are sicker than balls and why the truth it is sweeter than honey. But we know that they got us. We will look like that was a dollar. The word is my weapon, it's over. I do it for the
Fireworks supermarket, bro. Oh man, it is nice to be out on the open road though. It's like, you know, just sitting here cruising, chilling. This is nice. You know, we'll see what they have to say. I don't know. But I do. Okay, so here we go. I like this bike. Don't get me wrong. It's great. It's phenomenal. Plenty of power, plenty of great things. However, financially, bro, that's where it comes in at for us. Again, you know, I said it in my goals for 2020. The things that me and my wife want to do is, you know, we want to start a food truck. And in order to do that, we need more capital. We need more money coming in than going out. Don't get me wrong, the toys are really nice, because this, right now, it's a toy. You know, I live in northern Alabama. Yes, there is winter here for 3 to 2, I don't know, 2 to 4 months out of the year, depends. So yeah, I mean, I'm not riding during those times, you know. It helped build up the bike, you know, when I was here, you know, it was great. So, I don't know, man. crazy for you, bro. I don't know if I got any girls as subscribers, but if I do, and you're old enough to understand what the walk of shame is, this kind of feels like a walk of shame, to be honest. You know? Yeah, that fun for the night, and then you gotta take that long walk home. What this feels like. I don't know, we'll see though. Hopefully it doesn't, I don't know, man. Alright guys, so part 2 here, and yeah, I didn't really want to have to do this video, but Harley Davidson, damn you, Harleys everywhere, except there's no Harley in the garage. That's right folks, she's gone. Let's go talk about this. Let's go talk about this for a minute. All right, so as you saw, I do not own a Harley anymore. Still very heartbroken over it. So it was a 2017 Dyna Low S. You know, it was a great bike. It had 12,000 miles on it. And you're like, oh man, you never really rode that thing. Well, honestly, it's true. It's kind of the reason why I had to sell it. Because I wouldn't ride it as much. You know, don't get me wrong. It's a great bike. You know, has lots of little potential. you know, it is going to make the next owner very, very, very happy. So, but, you know, financially, everything, like I was talking about earlier, you know, me and my wife are trying to do things, and, you know, hopefully this year, maybe next, and we honestly, we really, really, really need, the extra income in our pockets. It doesn't need to be going out to, you know, anybody else. You know, it needs to stay in our pockets. So that's one of the reasons why we decided to do that. So plus another thing is I have this wonderful, awesome machine. When it's not acting stupid. Don't get me wrong, Grom, you're kind of cool. But yeah, I mean, I got this thing. It's great. I'm still on 2 wheels. You know, me and my wife are. What we're trying to do is we're trying to start the food truck and/or food business that my wife has really, really, really wanted to do for a long time now. And honestly, my wife is great at cooking and designing stuff and just all sorts of things. And, you know, if she can incorporate, you know, designs into her food and stuff like that, like her business is going to be booming. And I would really like to see that happen for her, you know, because I've had all the toys, man. I've had 4 crotch rockets, 2 Harleys, freaking Grom, you know, the car of my dreams. And what has she had? She's only asked for one thing, and that's, well, she's asked for 2. She's like, I want a minivan. She got a minivan, you know. And that's the only reason why I was able to get this last Harley is, you know, because I got her a minivan, and she's like, fine, you can get yourself a bike now. And I was like, yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. So yeah, I went up to the Harley dealer today, as y'all saw, and talked to the manager. Well, actually, I called him yesterday. I was like, hey guys, you know, I keep getting emails from you guys, and you know, what's up about this? I keep getting the emails, you know, every time I come in for a service or anything, you know, hanging around, I get hey, we want your bike, approved for trade, you know, yada, 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 you know, and I keep getting all that. I was like, so what's up? And then so I was like, are you guys like serious? He goes, what are you guys offering? And the dude's like, yo, bring it in tomorrow, which was today, and go talk to this dude. And I was like, okay, fine. And so that's what I did. I went in and I talked to the dude, and the dude was like, yo man, let's go check out this bike. He's like, what are you here for? And I was like, I'm here to sell my motorcycle and/or, you know, figure something out. And he's like, well, what is it? And I was like, it's a Dyna Low S, man. And he's like, oh. He's like, oh yeah, we have one of those here on the floor. And I started looking around on the floor. I was like, where? He's like, oh, it's outside in the used section. I was like, oh, okay. And then he's like, yeah, we got the new Lowrider S's also. I was like, oh, that's cool, but it's not a Dyna. And he's like, oh yeah, I totally know. So he's like, what do you all got done to your bike? And I was like, not a whole lot, to be honest. Which is, you know, honestly is a lie. And I went in and man, this stuff is, my phone's about to go flying one day. But yeah, he's like, all right, let's go check it out. Let's go do something. And so we went to go check it out. And he's like, where is it? And I was like, oh, it's way over here. And he started looking, and he's like, I thought you said you don't have much done to it. I was like, yeah, you know, just a couple minor things here and there. Yo, it's basically a freaking Club Dyna, all decked out. I would say it's like it's got a full stage 1, you know, a little tuner or whatever. You know, performance-wise, it's a great bike. It's got a 110, you know. And so yeah, I mean, it's great. And so he walks over and he starts like, hey, what size are your G-bars? I was like, oh, they're 12-inch. He's like, West Coast? I was like, yeah, West Coast T-bars. He's like, your crash bar, that's bunking, right? I was like, yeah, that's bunking. And then he starts naming off other things. He's like, oh, Harley S? I was like, yeah, Harley S. Grips. Bassani? I was like, yeah, it's got a Bassani on it. And he like literally just starts naming off like other things here and there. I'm like, yep. He's like, all right, man, let me get the mileage on this thing and the VIN number, and you know, we'll run it. Oh, dang, that shit's smoking. Dude, get it. Holy shit. The damn car is smoking at the gas station. Anyways, back to the story. So he gets the VIN, gets, you know, everything, mileage, and he goes back in, you know, starts talking to the manager, and you know, it was pretty cool. And he comes back, he's like, how much you want for it? And I tell him the number I want for it, and you know, how much I owe, and he's like, okay. You got a ride home? I was like, I can get a ride home. He's like, all right, cool. Well, yeah, let's do this. And I was like, sweet, dude. And he's like, why are you trying to sell it anyways? And you know, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of BS with him. I was like, oh, Corona. And he's like, yeah, man, Corona will get us all. It's gotten a lot of people. I was like, yeah, man, it, you know, sucks. But, you know, I didn't, you know, whatever. So, I mean, nothing mechanically was wrong with the bike, except, you know, a couple weeks ago, I had taken it in to get the rocker boxes fixed. The front rocker box, the seals were broke. So I went back in and they fixed it up for me. All under warranty. I had a warranty until 2021, which was nice. So, I mean, that's pretty good. But yeah, and it took forever. I'm not gonna lie. There was a bunch of people buying motorcycles today. Like, I had to wait for 4 people to go into the finance office to sign all my paperwork, you know. And the dude was supposed to, the salesman, or a salesman, was supposed to come out and like do all the paperwork beforehand. That didn't happen. So that was interesting. Man, that club's hopping tonight. It is Sunday. But yeah, so there it is, folks. You know, got rid of the Harley today. It's a sad day for me. You know, at least I'm still out on 2 wheels. You know, luckily, thankfully, you know, I'm able still to do this. Don't worry, I still got a job. You know, I'm not jobless. Still making bank, doing what I do at work. which I'm probably not going to tell you what I do at work because that's my business. And I know like 3 or 4 of you guys that actually check out my channel. So, you know, I actually work with one of y'all. Shout out to Hunter. If y'all haven't checked out Hunter, he's got a white BRZ that's pretty decked out. And it's pretty legit. Ugh, man. Stupid lights. Yeah, man. Ladies and gents, I know there's a couple ladies in here. It is what it is. The Harley is gone. It is a oh well situation. And hopefully in the next year or so, we'll have a food truck and we'll be doing food vlogs. And let's see, food vlogs, moto vlogs on the Grom. And who knows, you know, if I come across something, you know, that I can afford and it's not all torn up, not all ratty, who knows, I might be on a bigger bike, you know. I'm definitely not getting rid of this Grom, I'll tell you that. You know, because me and my wife had also talked about getting a truck. And, you know, if we get a truck, it's, you know, we might be getting a taco, I don't know. That's what we talked about, you know, something to haul around the food concession trailer or something like that. So, I mean, who knows? I can haul around the Grom in a truck. Beats putting a, you know, a Grom in the back of a minivan. Oh, yeah. I apologize a trillion times. To make your daughter cry, I apologize a trillion times. Oh man, another thing, another one. I have a bunch of parts for a Dyna Low S. So if anybody has a, I don't know, 15, 16 something Dyna and wants some Lowrider S parts, let me know. I have some stuff I could maybe give you. And you're like, why don't you sell them? Well, I don't care anymore. It's the same ever. City picnic, but you can't predict the weather, Miss Jackson. Alright, so, well, I got the bad news for me. No, I mean, not bad news for you. So, who knows? Maybe I can hopefully do this YouTube stuff a little better, you know, now that I'm not, you know, getting so excited and getting on the throttle and be like, woo! So, who knows? Maybe I won't be so crappy at it. Yeah, this thing ain't coming up. I'm glad I didn't get rid of any of the stock parts for this. What's up with some places and their daggone lights, dude? Wood being gripping. In my window. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go right. Oh man, I still gotta tell Steven, bro. Oh man. Oh well. Alright, well YouTube. Alright, so you got the news. And it is what it is, and you know, I'll be back on bigger twos in a couple years.